we're mixing a lot of new guys in still. We have several guys that haven't played very much, and they're trying to get a feel. And we're trying to also reestablish our defensive intensity and principles of both offense and defense. We're running a little more motion offense right now, and so we're trying to get a little bit better at that. A lot of teaching early in the year. You got to kind of stop and start a little bit to get everybody on the same page, watching a lot of film. I think it's been very competitive. I think depth-wise has been good. I think we've got numbers that have been able to compete against each other well in practice. So it'll be, the end of the week we'll get our first scrimmage in, which is probably good so we can evaluate ourselves against somebody else. And trying to get out and be a little more aggressive offensively early in the possession, get the ball moving. We think it helps with depth to be able to do a little bit of that, as well as I think we shoot the ball a little bit better and really pass the ball a little bit better. So I'm hopeful that those two things will allow us to spread some things around a little bit. I don't know that we're going to have be a year to be a little different than the last couple of years. 2 years ago, we really had to go through Devin Booker and a lot of touches offensively because we had young guards. And then last year, obviously, we played through KJ a lot. He was a very good isolation player and kind of a guy that played well out of sets, but maybe wasn't as effective in some motion stuff. And so we're trying to use a little more motion this year. I think some of our personnel lends itself to that. So more like my first 2 years, probably. Our upper class guys have been very solid, and I think Jordan Roper's done well for last couple days especially. I think he had a really good practice on Saturday, shot the ball well, and has really good speed at the point guard position. When he's at the point, he can really get it up the floor quick. I think Landry's done well, and Rod and DeMarc have both been very solid. Experience has shown those guys know what to do, and so I think they're not having to think as much as the young guys. They can just kind of play and play relaxed. And I think that part's been good. They certainly look like older players, guys that have experience, especially in our system defensively. The motion's a little bit different in that we haven't done some of the things that we're doing. We're trying to isolate Landry a little bit more, so that's been a little bit. Really, all four new guys in Avery, Pat, and Dante and Gabe. All four guys, are aggressive to score and shoot the ball. I think Dante is further along as we would expect. As most freshmen, number one, he's 6'8". I think that helps just to have that kind of length and size. But he's very skilled as a dribbler and passer, and probably comes into it a little more seasoning, having played prep school for a year. Gabe shows signs of really being able to score the ball and shoot shots in from deep, as well as drive the ball with a big, strong body to the rim. Still trying to learn how to do things defensively. Pat's kind of the same way, more of a shooter off screens. Avery's done a good job at the backup point spot, running the purple team, and like his competitive spirit and the way he shoots the ball. He's just still got to learn how we do things.